Welcome, and welcome everyone. We're back with more Metroid Prime, 100%. Boy Breezy. Alright, head back to Magmore Caverns. It's probably the best angle with the camera I'm gonna have for a while. Alright, we don't need to see my closet. How about... You know what? I like that. I do have a nice little mini Christmas tree here that I'm going to decorate each month. Might put some different game stuff on it. I don't know. I just need a better overall setup and a better camera because this thing can't zoom for crap. This thing zooms and looks like hot garbage. Ow. Ow, ow. Douchebag. That's not what I need. Oh wait, that is what I need. That's where I gotta go to cross over. Suck it, narc. Hold the phone. Oh, there we go. Ay. Ah, thanks for the follow, man. Good to have you. Goodness gracious, that was louder than I expected, but that's okay. It's good stuff. It's like it's nice seeing stuff across my screen for a change, you know. Howdy. Security systems, what's up? Can't aim very well in free look. Hiccups are the last thing I need at the moment. I think we've already gotten everything we can find in this area. Eat a little bit of poison. A little bit of toxin, actually, is more accurate. Has to be some really corrosive stuff if it disrupts my shields just by touch. Papa. I got this energy tank already, didn't I? Cool. I'm good with that. That's right, I remember we activated the elevator and everything. Eesh. Murder room miniatures. Kick off my boots. Concussive blast. Shame they didn't use these a bit more. There were other opportunities for them just to have a nice little concussive ice wall. But nope, those are the only three in the entire game, I believe. Rabid Luigi's choice for best winter/snow area in video games. And I couldn't agree more. Rayon. Okay, that is missiles. Door above has been unlocked. Good to know. There's my way up. I like forgetting little details about the world once in a while so I can feel like I've rediscovered them. Oh, come on! You old turd. There we go. Flicker bat, thank you. A little gas jet. Gas-based propulsion system. Okay, so I gotta get those little ice critters next time I come through. Okay, never mind, there are more of those little ice blockers. This is a scatter bomb. Yep. Pulse tendrils. Just little hallway security drones. And my least favorite type of enemy in any Metroid game. The two-legged predators. The Shigots and the Grinchlers in Prime 2. These things instill at least a little bit of fear in me to this day. But the Shigots don't really bother me anymore. The Grinchlers in Prime 2, different matter. That little rush still freaks me out a teeny bit. Not nearly as much as it did. Oh, hey there, buddy. Come on, I know you want to. AI for the Grinchlers in Prime 2 was so much more aggressive. Shigots are babies in comparison. And those are just baby Shigots. Actual Shigots are bigger than Grinchlers would ever get. Okay, I thought that was a bigger than 5 unit. Okay, this isn't where the Ice Shriek bats are. Crystallite. Cold weather scavenger. I mean, I don't want to make the little guys extinct, right? Screw that. Beep boop. Oh, yeah. Do that right in front of a wall. Well, if you do it on the right walls, apparently you get a nice little heat reflection of Samus's eyes. Another great detail that makes this game absolutely spectacular. Don't need to actually kill these little plebs. They don't do enough damage for me to care. And they did a fair deal of damage. A handful of hits on hyper mode will definitely take out an energy tank. Can't kill them without the wave beam. And the very tip of my nose, right on the underside, itches. That is annoying. Right. I feel like this was a Chozo's home. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I can't get up there without space jump. But, Chozo log. Chozo script translated. As the great poison reaches ever further into the planet, we Chozo begin to feel the gnawing of despair. Before it is too late, we now make our last stand. We have begun to build a temple to contain this darkness. At its heart we will place a cipher, a mystical lock powered by 12 artifacts and filled with as much power as we Chozo can harness. We wonder, though, even when we are done, will it be too late? And will the power of the temple and the cipher itself prove strong enough to hold back the poisonous tide that even now swells within the ground, threatening all life? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Come on, little buddy. Come on. Come on. Come to Dada. You can do it. You can do it. Ah, you wussy. Ah. Douchebag. Come on. Plus, Granglers do a better job of keeping you from getting behind them. Oh, that's right. They programmed the quick 180 head turn into those guys. Sheegoths don't seem to have it. Ah, yes. That's an actual research entry. Stalactites. Stalagmites come up from the ground. Stalactites go down, right? I think so. Got the missile blast shield. Okay, good. I don't think... Yeah, blast shields weren't an actual research entry in Prime 2. I think they were in 3, though. Yeah. Ah, alright. Space jump time's coming up, kids. Dude, I'm gonna get that one tool. Thank you. They can't take any weight, so they start failing once extra weight comes on top of them. And that is exactly what I aim to do. Insufficient to support full power weight indefinitely. You want a boost, man. You want a boost. Onward. After cutscene. Alright. Oh, lore entry. Goodness, thanks for showing that to me. Completely forgot. I might have seen it on the way back. Woo! Look at the little cutie. Oh, he's dead. Oh, fart in a bucket. Yeah, I'm gonna get the lore entry, and that's 2 trips I gotta make. Maybe I can get the scan. Please be enough. Yeah, boy. If I didn't fall down, that could have saved me a couple seconds, but whatever. I thought I had space jump and quit for a second. Chozo script translated. So many creatures suffer beneath the blight upon the land, and we Chozo are no exception. But for all of our pain, we can at least believe in the promise of the future. We have come to believe that a time may never come when we can once again open the door and banish the darkness we've contained. Even so, our vigilance must forever remain. We believe that some far-off day, a savior will come and continue what we have begun. For that savior, we will leave our ancient weapons and armor. The soul who can gather them will be the entrusted one, the only being who can reverse the evil that grows here. But first, she must get her freaking grip and stop falling like a moron. It's not Samus, everyone, it's me. Samus is competent, I am not. Clearly. Yikes. Oh yeah, fun fact, charge beam speeds up scatter bombers a lot. Ooh, slick. Scripted little cutscene here. Feels like only a couple hours ago I was like, oh gosh, that shadow is so pixelated. So, I've located Ridley, and then I lost Ridley. heading off in that direction. Which is funny because Pirate Research is actually not in that direction. He must have come to the research base behind me and headed off somewhere else. Yeah, I've never wondered what Ridley's actually been doing. Goes down to the planet, we lose track of him. He either went to the main base in Phase and Mines or the research base here. Maybe went to the research base here to be like, hey, patch me up the rest of the way. I mean, he looks the same as he did when we found him on the frigate. But yeah, there's some stuff the ship's gonna come through and be like, hey, found a half-pipe structure. Happy Sunday, by the way, everyone. You know what? Praise the sun, bro. Come on. Hop to it, pal. Okay. There's a device above me that utilizes Boost Ball to channel power, but I don't have access to it without being able to access that platform and walkway, so I need space jump boots first. And for that, I recall a half-pipe structure near my ship. Guess who's got a backtrack? Ice spreader. Ice. Waste my missiles because no reason. Don't burn me. Thank you. Rawr. It would have been a big risk to try and ball jump that. Ba-dum, ba-da-dum, bum-bum. Alright. There's even some of the plants from Talon Overworld. Kind of giving you a bit of a pointer like, hey, this is where you're heading, you know? Maybe that's the best place to put it. Pokemon Sword. Oh god, I haven't played that in forever. Jeez, man. And I was looking forward to those DLCs too. I think both expansions came out last year. Frozen Tundra and the Isle of Armor are both out, and I've not had any real thought or desire to go, you know, buy them and get back into Pokemon Sword because I've only played Moon and Sword. I've only actually completed them. I've played Pokemon Yellow, and everything else with Pokemon in it has been Smash Brothers pretty much. So, yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon I haven't had in my life, and that's because I had the show and the cards back in the day, but I never had really the opportunity to play any of the games. Dead. Alright. I moved too quickly. Now that I'm in the room my ship would be giving me the hint to go to. That'd be funny if it gave me the notification like now. Got the red energy, right? Okay. Got all energy units. For Prime 1. Purple, red, and gold. Then they add blues for 50 in Prime 2. Then in Prime 3, I gotta make sure I get all the standard energy units by the end of the Norian mission, because you don't see them anymore after you complete the intro mission. You run on phase and energy units for the rest of the game. Red starburst. Edible flowers bloom seasonally, considered a delicacy in many territories. Kinda looks like that death trap plant from Jumanji. Oh god, that thing gave me nightmares. Love this little grow. Light shining on it like the bloody beacon of glorious hope that it is. It's also fun seeing the glowing effect showing over your legs while you don't have the various suit, because your greaves are a little bit thinner in the power suit. And now the oh no, the gravity assist field for your ship is still active. Good to know. Various suit's so sexy. I love it. Ba-da-dum-bum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-dum. Hey. Roasty toasty. Funny enough, that flower, that blood flower, also looks like the death trap flower from Jumanji. Can't believe that thing's never really unsettled me. Oh, I'm like, when did I get all my missiles back? My ship gave them to me, you Nimrod. Dun, 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 dun. Wow. Do, 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 do. Wow. Wow. Some of the best ambient music I've ever heard. We on rails, baby. Yeah, morph ball bombs will open it, but frickin' missiles won't. So weird. It's like, that weapon won't work with us. I'm like, shut up. Prime 2 and 3 did it. Alright. Alright, good enough. Took about 20 points. Gosh, seriously? Nice. Also, yeah, proximity detonation hurts. Tool bag! hop over that poison cloud. Alright, cool. Alright, thermal extractors. They're taking geothermal energy out of the lava itself. Alright, now new device entry, spinner, and also new pirate log. Space pirate data decrypted. Never mind. That's right, they highlight it red because like, oh hey, it's a critical thing or it leads to a critical upgrade, which is the first available Chozo artifact. Actually, maybe this was just GameCube version and they patched it in this one. There's actually a thing stuck in a pillar earlier that is, what's it called? Endesium unstable. Okay, where was my thought? Yeah, there is a Chozo artifact stuck in a pillar earlier in the ruins that is supposed to be breakoutable by either a power bomb or a super missile, I don't remember which, but a regular missile can actually take it out. Or a handful of them. I don't remember which. I thought they were the legs of like a statue. That would have been trippy if there was like, oh hey, there's this trippy Chozo Knight statue that I've never noticed. Nope, just pipes. But like, you like see what I meant, right? Someone out there that's eventually going to see it has to know what I saw. What I thought I saw. Ooh, I'm glad. Jules Gill from What Culture had a good D&D stream today. Everyone seemed to like it. That's very good to hear. It's been long overdue. They've had a lot of tech and health issues on their team, so they've had to postpone a couple times recently. Alrighty then. More upgrades are available in Chozo Ruins as well, but we shan't worry about them at this time. I love these little background entries. New personnel must report to the South Research Facility. Failure to report will be penalized by a 30% ration cut and extra duty. Space pirate data, by the way. The Western Temple is in Phase 2 lockdown. All projects are postponed. Under no circumstances are personnel to attempt access. Western Temple. Oh. Ah, the Western Temple. That's because there's a Mama She-Goth nesting in that area. All ballistic support personnel report to Research Lab Hydra. Lockdown containment plan 3A in effect until further notice. And yes, I've scanned save stations. If I hadn't, I'd be disappointed in myself because I've had a lot of opportunity to do it. I love these sound effects so much. Oh, this game is amazing. Oh my gosh, this game is amazing. Oh my gosh. Ah, speaking of the West Temple. Cue Sonic the Hedgehog music. It's like West Temple phase, Act 2. No, West Temple Zone, Act 2. Oh, there's another ice shield. Can I just tank it and walk through? I can! I expected that one to drop the bomb on me, baby. You drop the bomb on me. Ooh, ice parasite. Morphology: ice parasite, scavenger with a crystalline outer shell. They are hardy creatures able to adapt to environments. Any environment within 3 generations. Ice parasite is a prime example. Haha, prime jokes. Having adjusted to a frigid climate, this vermin now thrives in it. Omnivorous, it can exist in areas hostile to most life forms. Oh, a statue depicting a Chozo balancing the plane of existence on his hands. It's so trippy. Flat earthers, next level. Flat universers, man. Chozo statue is proof. If you go off the side, you'll slide off an icicle. Sorry, but if you're a flat earther, I think you are one of the dumber people to have ever existed. You seriously don't understand science if you really think the earth is flat. I'm sorry. But if you don't get it, you just don't get it. And I'm sorry for you. Now that I'm done insulting people, Chozo Shaman. Several stress fractures. There's a Chozo Architect, a Chozo Philosopher, and a Chozo Warrior also off the sides here. Maybe I should get closer to the camera. Yeah, that's better. Been previously used, it has shut off. The bust of a Chozo Architect. The statue is flawless. A Chozo Philosopher. This statue is flawless. And a Chozo Warrior is flawless. Okay, we got a Chozo Warrior with a circle and 6 prongs coming off it. The Philosopher has like little notches coming off the sides over its eyes. Are the beaks different? Yeah, the beaks are adorned differently as well. Chozo Warriors have adorned crowns and beaks, whereas an Architect has the similar appearance of a warrior. Does it have lines coming out from under the eyes as well? Yes, it does. So the Architect and the Warrior look similar, while I'm pretty sure the Philosopher looked like the... So instead of designing 4 separate unique models, they repurposed them and only made 2. That's cool, though. I like it though. I kind of want to do some art concepts of that. I did it. Ah, got ahead of myself. All right, cool. Pretty wave beam. Ooh, solid ice over some ruined Chozo structures. Love this music. Da. Oh, there's Mama's entrance right there. Goodness gracious. Dripping with icy saliva. Massive fangs. Really cool eyes. Just like the translucence on their head. Massive eye spikes. Sheegoth, supreme predator of the Fanjana drifts. Sheegoths are invulnerable to most beam weapons. The crystals on their back absorb energy, which they can fire at prey. Sheegoths have poor stamina. They hyperventilate after using their breath attack. Like me, when I go jogging, making their mouth area vulnerable. Also like me while jogging. The soft underbelly of a Sheegoth is susceptible to concussive blasts. I think we're all concussively sensitive. In battle, they expel blasts of frigid gas to ensnare their targets. My gas isn't frigid, but goodness, it is hazardous, that's for sure. They are also fond of ramming and trampling their hapless prey. Not me. I'm not a Black Friday shopper. Or a Capitol protester. Ayo! um, really? Like 15, 20 missiles? That was it? There we go. I knew there was another one. 10. Okay, I got all the ammo and health pickup scans. Sorry, I gotta do a thing. I got the arm cannon. Okay, sorry. A little bit of flashy dramaticism and with my remote. Alright. Boom, we back. Also, I'd be a liar if I didn't say that I held this power beam replica at exactly this angle to make it look just like it did in game and feel immediately awesome. Like that feeling was worth the cost of the gun itself, which was like 60 bucks. Shows a wise temple clear. I have everything from this sector. Sucker. Alright, with that, we have access to some dank new areas. So let's head through those ice ruins again and see what we're up against. And now some crystallines. Well, actually the crystallines are all in the field, but young she-goths are taking nest in this area now. Ouchie. And then I don't have access to the missile expansion near the ice ruins because I don't have super missiles yet. And there is also a missile expansion encased in ice that I don't have enough heat to get through. And there is something attainable near here. This is the place. Yes? Maybe, maybe not. Wrong ice ruins. Ouch. Douche tard. Just above the entryway to the room. Okay, is there a missile expansion in here? I don't remember. Nope. He's right under me. That should be missile expansion. And then the other encased ice in the ruins areas over here is housing a power bomb expansion. That one's a little harder to see because it's higher up. Boop. That's the Ice Shriek bat. Very limited time download. Ah! I heard him coming. And then they shake and twitch too. Okay. You can only disable that through lock on. Or you just need a better angle on it, and I didn't have it from up there. Ah, here's that piss. That power bomb expansion I was talking about is on that platform I didn't make the jump to. Ah, right. Shortcut. Not much of one, but it is one. Longtime fans of the game probably knew what the expansion was. When they saw it, they're like, ooh, that's probably a power bomb. And by having the wave beam, you're probably assuming that it also has the ice beam and the plasma beam. I said last stream that those things can eat through your health on hyper mode if you're not careful. So I'm not super fond of running through them anymore. Bomb slots. Magnetic rail track. Which I believe becomes an appropriate research scan once you have the spider ball. Which it actually isn't in Super Metroid, it's only in Metroid 2, The Return of Samus. Alright, we gotta open some spouts. Alright. Bomb slot active now that the waterways are cleared. Top of this zone, there is a electric hatch locking off the Space Pirate Research Facility in this region. Why they might establish a research base in a frigid area like this, I can make a couple guesses at, but guesswork doesn't help bounty hunters very often. You just need to take care of the bounty. And whatever is yonder way, a power conduit, which I can't energize until I can destroy cordite structures. I don't have concussive attacks powerful enough for that. So my only option is Pirate Research HQ. Already close to an hour into the stream, not counting gameplay in the intro. Schematics for Glacier 1 secure zone access. Personnel bound for research area proceed directly to checkpoint. Research area is locked off behind the purple door and I'm about to head on through. Research lab Hydra. Proceed through the purple doors to the south. Shield restoration and data backup initiated. Which doesn't really help out here in the field, so that's why the bottle ship in Other M said that. Because the Federation save stations actually process tactical data. Pretty sure they don't share in that encryption with space pirates. I'm guessing the save stations aren't Chozo made. They're far more likely to be space pirate technology. taking care of that shadow trooper scan is going to be really easy. Closed off stasis tanks for biological specimens. This is our first time actually seeing space pirates since the research frigate and the crash site when those arrow troopers took off. This is a security drone. I believe they call it a Jolly Roger drone, which is an interesting name for a space pirate to give one of their own creations. Well, oh, it's a space pirate. I couldn't tell. It's not like it's literally a centimeter from my face. Well trained in weapon and melee combat. Galvanic accelerator cannons and wrist-mounted melee scythes. Bro, don't bogart all the Funyuns. Tool? Jeez, man. I have never been overtaken in the doorway by space pirate troopers before. Not like that. Jeez, man. Seriously. Seriously. Phazon ore appears to bind through phazon energy. Thermal imaging required to detect the highest concentration of radioactivity, which serves to bind the stones together. Phazon energy to bind stones. Imaging research is being conducted in the containment vault area of the facility. A containment vault. Okay. So somewhere there's an attached containment vault and thermal imaging technology is present. That sounds very useful. Extremely durable and blast resistant. Although the armor-like qualities of this shell provide ample protection, thermal imaging can be used to detect weak areas in the casing. Improvements must be made to this shell in the event that these weaknesses are found by aggressors. Like me. East quarantine caves restricted to blue level security. Authorized personnel permitted entry only after bioscan. Project Titan specimen immobilized in quarantine cave. Increased violent activity. Transfer recommended. Maybe he doesn't like the cold. Research Lab Hydra. Oh, that's designated as the quarantine cave. Research Labs Hydra and Aether and their observatory and their containment vault at the end of it. Alright. Well, we got to cut through an entire space pirate base to gain this thermal imaging. And we're also here to just flat out make their days miserable. Alright, current objective, scour the space pirate research base, gain assets, and deny all other available assets to space pirate forces in the area. So take offline as much as I can in this place. And escape with their best gear. Access to Research Lab Hydra granted. New pirate data entry. Encrypted data decoded. We have codified the newfound energy source as Phazon, a V-index mutagen of which we have very little reliable data. Indications point to a meteor of unknown origin expelling Phazon into the environment. This material appears to possess the power to mutate organic life forms sufficiently to withstand its poison. These mutations appear promising, with abrupt evolutionary leaps appearing in single-generation reproduction. Plans to establish a full science team until on for it being finalized. Jeez Louise. I thought something was pulling me into a scripted melee sequence, but I'm like, wait, this game doesn't have those. Alright. Mining operations have begun near the crater where Phazon appears to be most concentrated. That's near Talon Overworld. Daily phase-in yields have increased 44%, and our mining system becomes more streamlined as personnel and equipment flows increase. Several incidents of phase-in-induced madness have been reported, prompting augmented life support regulations in the deeper chambers. Symptoms include loss of equilibrium, erratic respiration, muscle spasms, and in the most extreme cases, hallucinations. A timeline reassessment for the refinery operation is recommended, as this material proves more unstable than initial analysis indicated. 50% logbook downloads achieved. New data. Alright, let's take it up to like 51 degrees, huh? Percent. Degrees. I'm an idiot. Alright. Our initial test exposing Talon 4's indigenous parasites to phase-in appear to be successful. Increases in strength, size, and aggressiveness are common in all test subjects, as well as unforeseen evolutions like additional poison sacs within the abdomen and the appearance of a second ring of mandibles in several subjects. These creatures were chosen because of their resilience, and it appears possible that given through enough exposure to phase-in, they might one day be able to survive on any planet we transport them to. Our methods will have to be refined. We currently have a 100% extinction rate after the 4th infusion period. Jeez Louise. Most survivors of the 3rd are so violent and uncontrollable they have to be euthanized. Even still, we remain hopeful that further experimentation will result in success. Space pirate science, everyone. Things are awful, but we have faith they will be a little less awful in the future. Increased acidity levels recorded in amniotic baths of phase-in. This is likely a side effect of phase-in ingestion by test subjects. Specimen 043, decreased vital signs. Cold dampening appears stable. Specimen 029, life signs normal. Pulse at 140%. Mass increase of 4%. Mass increase is likely attributed to phase-in testing. Operational but empty. Whatever creatures were being tested in here, they seem to be taking phase-in pretty well. Okay, that radar reading is above me. Ah, I forgot you were there. Son of a biscuit. A limp biscuit. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. No, wait, here. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Ah! Hi there. God, I hate it when creepy creatures bum rush me like that. I still hate it. That's part of the charm of this game, though. I very much like being spooked a bit, too. I don't think I would handle Alien Isolation very well, but I do like the concept on occasion. Creepy ambient music faded. All enemies terminated. Specimen 070. Optimal absorption mutation has led to unexpected degeneration of internal organs. Oh, gosh. Cordite casing appears weak. On my way back, I'll have more munitions. But we don't currently know that. Ah! Take them out with a wave beam and they just seppuku. But you take them out with a concussive blast, they're done. So it's riskier to take them out with just the wave beam. Astronomical Hall projector. Alright. Since there are no troopers to respond nearby, the security lockdown is active. However the heck that works. New pirate data decoded. Phase-in mining is underway. Several garrisons have been established, and the terraforming of the Choso ruins is on. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting about this log, because I hate the fact that they're terraforming those ruins, destroying them to try and build something else up in their place. Science team continues to make progress in their biotech research. The Fendrana Drifts have proven to be an optimal location for research headquarters, and soon it will be joined by a fully operational combat base and starport. If Command's predictions are half true, we shall rise to dominance in this sector within a deck cycle. Truly, these are glorious times. So they must have some not glorious times behind them. This is probably the Prime series is probably the height of space pirate military and science power, and they probably just degrade from there. Especially because, spoiler for Prime 3, we're raising their homeworld. They're super hostile douchebags, but maybe that's a bit on the end of genocide. I don't know. It depends on what ethics the Galactic Federation have and the kind of trouble space pirate race has caused since their introduction to galactic society. You know, I have no idea if they've been a part of things for centuries and if they just like went off the reservation, or if they kind of just wandered into Federation space and just kind of didn't interact with anyone, just treated everyone as, hey, we're at war with you now. Interesting to think about. Maybe Prime 4 can give us more of that information too. Alright, Space Pirate Log decoded. Scans of the Spiral Sector detected a massive energy spike emanating from a Wanderer-class planet identified as Talon 4. Scout reconnaissance was immediately dispatched to the center of the spike. A landmass at heading marked 40.08.02, returning with planetary samples and atmospheric imaging. Analysis shows the energy source to be an unstable radioactive material of enormous potential. We are unable to form an accurate risk assessment at this time, but we are unlikely to find an energy source this powerful again. Analysis will continue, but currently Talon 4 appears to be a viable secondary headquarters, Zebes being the first. So they had already established themselves on Zebes by the time they picked up the energy readings from the Leviathan seed impact point here on this planet. And there's hair on the edge of my nose, sorry about that. Spatial schematic is in lockdown per security directive 2.23.445. Goodness, that must be a lot of security directives, and I don't know how people keep protocols and numbers straight like that. Like the lawyer types that can like quote this article and this verse of this like 500-page long document of protocol. I am completely astounded by the fact that people can do that. Like, I'm sure law enforcement can quote and cite traffic regulations off the top of their head like it's nothing. I'm like, dude, how many of those things are there, and how many do you guys have memorized? I can't fathom it, dude. It's crazy. Getting power back to the holo projector. We want to see what kind of information they have on the system. Retracted and inactive on the upper node. Looked like I couldn't reach it for a minute. See? That's how close or how far you can get from the bomb point to trigger it. Because I dropped a bomb like right there, and then once you get in there and you're hooked in, any bomb impact at any amount of time passing will do. Functioning normally. And why did I drop back down? Dum 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 bum 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 bum. Oh my gosh. I am SMRT smart. Alright. These last little bits of power need to be cycled through the lower sector. And with that, the full display array is ready. The full display array is ready. Alright. And this is a local solar system. Oh, there is a powerful weapon upgrade above me. Billium, the innermost planet of the system. 3.8 trillion teratons. Quarantine. Atmosphere is rife with Mineralis, a sentient gaseous global exterminator virus. A sentient gaseous extermination virus. What? Do I even want to freaking know? Planet Dorming 2, mass 2.3 trillion teratons. An uninhabitable wasteland savaged by nuclear dust storms and constant seismic upheavals. Planet Zebes, 4.8 trillion teratons. Planet's crust is primarily earthic ore, making it ideal for subterranean construction. Class 19 planet Zebes is inhospitable to most bioforms. The world was considered unremarkable until it became a base for space pirate forces. Planet Talon 4, by far the largest planet in the system, 5.1 trillion teratons. Ecosystem studies indicate Talon 4 was a biological paradise prior to the impact of an extraterrestrial object. What remains of the biosphere is slowly fading due to exposure to phase and radiation. At current rate of decay, Talon 4 will be a barren Class 13 wasteland in approximately 25 years. So goodness, if we can curb the absolute piss show that is this planet, we might be able to help it heal and spare it from a wasteland. Twin Tabula, 4.1 trillion teratons. That's actually larger than Zebes too, I believe. Best known for twin fever, Twin Tabula has a disease caused by a viral strain native to Twin Tabula. In the early stages of the disease, victims suffer from double vision. When the twin sight fades, the victim is near death. Dandy. All of these planets are super hostile. Least of all is Talon 4 pre-meteor. Yep, 5 planets in this local cluster. Nothing is as empowering as this sucker. I just holding it, I'm just like, oh, that feels good. Get out of here, pirates! Ah! The only sucky thing, if you try to repeat the shooting, it does that. Oh man, I hit the off switch. No, I did not. Ah, okay. I'm done goofing off. Let's turn the freaking thing off. And then I have the Z Buster from Mega Man X, which when you... it actually sounds like it does in game. The sound card, the sound chip is better. But otherwise, I absolutely love and adore this thing. Could be a teeny bit more detailed. It's a little too smooth on the paint job and everything, but I don't care. It's great. All holo technicians report to main observatory. Maintenance required on both holo modules, and I took care of it in like 1 minute by myself. Chief Astrogation Officer feels our current dual holo projector system is obsolete. Please review and advise. Astrogation. That made me think of gestation. Space gestation. Gestation, crustacean. The power of creation for a crustacean. Oh boy. Ooh. Well, part of me is wanted to try and get him back into skating again. I tried to back in junior high. I was not good at it, so I gave up on it. But man, I just respect Tony Hawk too much, man. I'm just not good on boards, snowboards, skateboards. I suck. Like, boy, I suck. You have no idea, guys. I really, really suck on those things. His friend gets blown up. He's like, I'm going, and then he dies himself. Dun, 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 dun. Control tower. Ooh, this is a fun section. I'm looking forward to this. This is where the fun begins. What the heck was that guy doing? Lunges? I love that animation she has. I was like, oh, my ball's falling over. Oh, not quite. Ah, yes. That's right, I got you back at the frigate crash site. Seppuku. Yeah, that they legit kamikaze you once their equipment's too badly damaged. Or you can just flat out obliterate them with a super missile, and then they don't have a chance to Sekiro you. I like saying Sekiro instead of seppuku because democracy does it, and I'm like, you know, that's funny. And then one time I just repeated it, I'm like, oh my gosh. Do 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 do. Alright. That's the tower. There is a Chozo artifact stored in the silo that is unattainable currently from this location. Extreme heat. There seems to be a structural weakness. Some power cells attached to the outside there, but I can get a sight on them, so control tower secured. We're going to push towards the containment unit. Past research lab Aether, which pirate logs say is just up ahead. Now it's time to get into really unethical science. Is that what I think it is? Removal squad requested. They were just about to try and get this thing out of here. Probably put the base on lockdown and postpone their operations once they got news of my arrival. Shooting up the place. Everyone's on high alert. Metroid. Boom, Diana. You can't jump me. I'm a bad bee. You can't kill me. Boom. Pirate data decrypted. The reconstruction of Geoform 187, codenamed Ridley, was recently completed. After his defeat on Zeb's, Command ordered a number of metagenetic improvements for him. Though aggressive, we were able to implement these changes in a cycle. The metamorphosis was painful but quite successful in the end. Early tests indicated a drastic increase in strength, mobility, and offensive capability. Cybernetic modules and armor plating have been added as well. We believe our creation, now called Meta Ridley, will become the mainstay of our security force, a job he will certainly relish. Pirate theme is so good. It's one of the best tracks this entire series has ever produced. Data decoded. Initial transfer of Metroids to Tlon 4 research facilities has been completed. 3 were terminated in an incident at the landing site, but the others were pacified and transported safely. Initial phase-in and fusion testing is underway. We are eager to observe the effects of phase-in on Metroids, especially their ability to absorb and process the energy given off by phase-in sources. Early research suggests a considerable growth in power and size. Whether the creatures stay stable thereafter remains to be seen. Bada bing, bada boom. Still as durable as ever, I see. Alright, 5th energy tank. Perfecto. Remains of experiment 7526, conversion of elite pirate. Unsuccessful. Elite pirate. Goodness, those are some large... Oh, man. That looks like the claw... the claw mandibles of a classic Zebasian pirate from Super. East quarantine cave has been secured. Specimen remains in the quarantine area. All experiments have been suspended pending pacification of the area. Gotta love it. New data downloaded, encrypted, and decoded. Log 11. Okay, we're in the next cycle. Or decacycle, one of the two. I'm thinking 11.550.6. The 11 is maybe like local solar year. And then day 550. I don't know. Year, month, no. Could be cycle. I'm betting the last digit is day. And the middle is cycles. Maybe, I don't know. I have no idea. I wonder if someone's put together what those mean. Studies of Metroid biology continue, though with limited progress. It seems likely that we will be much more successful using the Metroids for our means rather than trying to reproduce their powers. If they could be adequately tamed, we would have no need of a proper understanding of their metabolism. A small force of disciplined Metroids could wipe out entire armies, and once we find a way to shield them from cold containment weapons, they will be invincible. Furthermore, if we could then harvest the energy they'd consumed, we would have a near limitless source of power at our disposal. So that's another reason they set up their research base here. Their Metroids for study are pacified in the cold environment. Project Titan is suspended indefinitely. Oh no! COVID! Security breaches resulting in massive casualties have occurred. Access is strictly prohibited until further notice. So they try to train and discipline Project Titan. No success whatsoever. Space Pirate data decoded. Log 11.420. Nice. 0.7. Metroid dissection continues to provide more questions than answers. Our research teams have isolated the energy conduits that run from the invasive twin mandibles to the energy core in the creature's quadripartite nucleus, but the manner in which a Metroid actually extracts the life force from its prey remains an utter mystery. The victim does not lose blood or any vital fluids, and yet the Metroid extracts energy. Identifying this energy is our central problem. It takes no physical form, and yet without it, the victim dies. We will continue to research this matter, as the isolation of this life-giving essence could be the key to our ascendance. Wouldn't that be nice? Key to their ascendance. Maybe that's what the Chozo did when they bioengineered them. Train them to harness some form of energy that doesn't seem to actually be detectable. It's almost like the Metroids suck the literal soul out of whatever they consume. Then turn them to stone. Sometimes too. Ice parasite, ice beetle. An ice-plated beetle would be interesting. Research core. Their power grid is most active here. This unit supplies power to the containment force field at the bottom of the room. Really? One trooper and 2 arrow troopers? Central tank control circuit connection terminated. Alright, the outermost circuit is offline. 2 more to go. Must be automated defenses I've missed. You dingus. Boink. Central tank auxiliary circuit connection terminated. There is still a potent security barrier over the device. Gotta take it offline before I attempt to breach. I'm betting the thing would shred your flesh if you tried to make contact with unprotected digits. Force field network active around object. All 3 must be activated to attain the object. I don't remember what it said. Thermal visor interfaces will be sent to quarantine area. These visors will be used for any personnel involved in transport of the unstable test subject there. Central tank main circuit connection terminated. Electric and concussive energy blasts do nothing. And then the X-ray visor. I'm looking forward to getting that because I love the sound effects of both these visors. Sound design. It's fire. Absolute fire. Shadow Pirate, trained and equipped for stealth operations. A select group of pirates have access to sophisticated closing technology. This gear drains high levels of power, however, forcing them to rely solely on melee weapons in battle. Thermal detection is useful engaging these enemies. And now power has gone off pretty much in general. Lighting, definitely. And it looks like energy barriers on the Metroid's glass encasements is also active. Negative. Bada bing, bada boom. And then the warning bar and the beam and the ammunition interfaces take on different positions in the same area. Oh, everything looks so good. Oh, it's so sexy. I got plenty of ammo still. Balls. Alright. Power conduits detected. Except nope, can't see jack. Diddly squat. Oh, they call Jolly Roger drones in Prime 3, that's right. Sentry drone. These things are super massive, mega annoying creatures. I do not like them, Sam, I am. Holy crap, that was a gold energy. I did not know you could interrupt that process. I thought they were completely invulnerable during that. They must have some iframes that you can... I guess they don't have complete iframes over that. Also, these things ragdoll in 2002. Some games did not really ragdoll at that time. Just goes to show how well this game was made. Man. God, I'm completely astounded by this game all the time. Never get tired of it. Never ever get tired of it, man. There he is. Dang it. That was close. That's a bummer. Oh, it doesn't take long to fix, at least. Ow, my pinky hurts. That's what I love about when you take this thing out of the Wii sensor ring and you come back in. It likes to do that, though I actually flicked it. Alright. We done goofing off? Oh boy. Enough fooling around. Ow. Stupid etching. I have failed this right at the end before. I'm not a fan of it. I am very much not a fan of it. Bruh. Precision movement skills. I'll ignore that. 42 amounts of missiles. It takes two to make a thing alright. I'm like, wait, I just saw a lock-on sign. Like, why? And then I instantly remembered. Oh yeah, there's a turret up here. Is there another crate I can destroy? Could have sworn there were more of them up here. I knew that. Hour and a half of playtime. All right. I might end that. I might end this stream soon, but we shall see. Could have just gone 9 degrees left, but nope. I had to go 240 to the right. Hi there. That was close. Come on, I want you to do it. Hit me. Hit me! He tried and he still failed. I tried to get in his blast zone and he still didn't get me. Alright, alright, alright. Alright. Maybe I should just get through Thardus. Nah. Into the howling dark. Or the very calmly whistling and ever so silent dark. Alright, the spinner device has been previously used and it has shut itself off. Boop. Double kill. It's a shame they don't really have shading on the arm cannon. Or better lighting effects in the ambient area. But for how much they have done right, that's really nitpicky. It would also be cool if there were thermal signatures left over by where you and other creatures have been in the last couple minutes. Suck it. Right, this is a cordite containment unit. Dun, 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 dun. Super missiles should totes hurt you up close. Happiness, happiness, happiness. I love Game Grumps. Okay, there is a bit of a visual flash effect from missile impacts, which is super jazzy. I like those. Oh, come on, nothing. Oh, I also didn't hit the save station on the way out. This would be a really crappy time for like all the power in my local grid to go out. Goodness, you hit one, the entire room is aggroed. Tool bag. Alright. Scans indicate that the Space Pirate Research Base is currently clear of combatants. It became all too clear that these were storing Metroids. Aside from the few that remained in stasis containers, the remaining Metroids in their possession appear to have been relocated. Yeah, I don't think I'm taking out Thardus on this stream. I'm not doing anything special with this playthrough. I'm gonna do the entire thing on stream, but I'm not gonna spend like now before the third actual boss of the game, the second non-tutorial boss, in fact, going around and collecting crap when I can just do that. I mean, maybe I should go back through Chozo Ruins and do a collections spree for a little bit. But I'm definitely not like an optimal speedrunner type of 100% completion player. So, alright, before we go in search of Project Titan at the quarantine cave. Next stream will probably go through Chozo Ruins and Magmore Caverns for a little bit, uncovering some more stuff, and then we'll go to Thardus. Because maybe we should divide the 100% completion criteria a bit more along the way, instead of just doing a regular playthrough and then taking a few episodes to go around and recollect everything. Because that's what like everyone does. So I'm gonna interrupt the story progression with a collectathon at the beginning of the next stream, which is going to be 3 days from now, Wednesday, and this will be up on my YouTube channel probably by tomorrow. So yeah, and then to you people in the future, my my thing's probably already done by now, so you got the next episode to look forward to if you want to continue. Otherwise, I'm your boy Breezy. I'll see you guys in the next video and in the next stream. Thank you very much for coming along. See you guys in the next one. Peace the freak out, babies.